Right then, Morgan, you look peaky, mate. You've been up all night staring at standard deviation charts again? I bet you're dreaming bell curves. Nah, you muppet. Unlike you, I actually sleep. Someone's got to be the brains of this operation, innit? While you're out there YOLOing on meme stocks,
Yeah?
I'm trying to bring some actual practical knowledge to the people.
Practical knowledge? Mate, you talk like a textbook. We're diving into CMT probability stuff today. For the average person listening, words like kurtosis sound like a disease. So let's make it make sense. We'll start with the absolute basics your nan would know. Mean, median, and mode. Go on, give us the street smart version.
All right, shut up. Look, everyone thinks they know what an average is. That's the mean. Add up all your profits and losses, divide by the number of trades. Simple. But it's a liar.
A liar? Ooh, controversial. Go on.
Think about it like this. You're looking at a trader's record. They've had, say, 99 tiny losing trades of £10 each.
Right.
But one lucky trade on a random crypto coin netted them £10,000. Their mean profit per trade is nearly £100. They look like a genius, right? Yeah, on paper, they're killing it. But they're not. 99% of the time, they're losing money. The median trade, the one in the middle, is a £10 loss. That's the reality. The mean gets dragged up by that one crazy outlier.
Oh, okay.
But the median tells you what's really happening on a typical day. Don't get fooled by a pretty average.
Okay, that's actually a solid point.
The mean is the headline.
Yeah.
The median is the truth.
So, what about this standard deviation thing? How do you make that interesting?
It's how you measure the madness. Standard deviation tells you how wild the journey is. You and me could both end the year up 30%. But my account might have just chugged along nice and steady. That's low standard deviation. Your account, on the other hand,
Oh, here we go.
probably swung from plus 90% to minus 40 and back again every other week. That's high standard deviation. It's the metric for volatility. It's the are you going to have a heart attack number.
Right, the heart attack metric. I like it. So, this all leads to the famous bell curve, the normal distribution. This is where the academics in their ivory towers pretend the market is a nice, sensible, well-behaved little thing.
Right.
Exactly. The normal distribution is a perfect, symmetrical world where most returns are small and clustered in the middle, while massive crashes are basically impossible. And that is the single biggest, most dangerous lie in finance. The market is not normal. It's a complete nutter.
So, how do we measure the nuttiness then?
With skewness and kurtosis. Now we're at the good stuff. Skewness is about the shape of your returns. Are they symmetrical? Hell no! If you're a trend follower,
Right.
you're chasing positive skew. You'll have loads of small, annoying losses, and then bam! One massive, life-changing win that pays for all of them and then some. That's the dream, innit? Enduring the paper cuts to land a knockout punch. Get him? He knows. Now, the opposite is negative skew. This is the really dangerous one. It's what happens when you sell options naked for that consistent income. You collect small premiums, month after month, win after win, feeling like a god. And then one day, the market makes a massive move against you, and you get completely steamrolled. One catastrophic loss that erases years of tiny gains. Picking pennies in front of a steamroller. We've all seen someone do it. You got it. You have to know which game you're playing. Are you hunting for that one massive win, or are you sitting there waiting to get flattened? That's what skew tells you.
Okay, and this kurtosis thing, you've got to explain fat tails to me like I'm 5.
Easy. Kurtosis is about the probability of extreme events. The normal bell curve has thin tails,
Okay.
which means it thinks a 2008 style crash is a once-in-a-million-years event. High kurtosis means the distribution has fat tails.
Fat tails?
Yeah, fat tails. It means those impossible, once-in-a-lifetime crashes and rallies happen way more often than the textbooks say. The COVID crash, the 87 crash, massive crypto pumps, those are fat tail events. Kurtosis is the market's way of screaming at you, wow, intense. I can go full on psycho at any moment, so you better be ready. Anyone managing risk without respecting fat tails is just gambling.
So let me get this straight. The bell curve is a fantasy.
Right.
Skew tells you if your strategy is death by 1,000 cuts or all or nothing.
Right.
And kurtosis is the black swan detector. Couldn't have put it better. And understanding this exposes the biggest mental traps for traders. Let's talk about the gambler's fallacy.
Oh, this is my favourite mocking.
The market has been red for 6 days straight, Morgan. It's bound to bounce tomorrow. I hear some version of that every week, and it's total garbage. It's like flipping a coin. If you get 6 heads in a row, what are the odds of the next flip being tails? Still 50-50. The coin doesn't care. It doesn't have a memory. Exactly. And the market doesn't remember it was down all week. Believing it's due for a reversal is a cognitive bias called the gambler's fallacy. It makes people fight powerful trends and is a one-way ticket to blowing up your account. And the flip side is the hot hand fallacy, when you start to believe your own hype.
Oh, that's got your name written all over it, mate. You nail 3 trades in a row, and suddenly you're walking around like you're the next Soros. You feel invincible, you double your position size, you start taking sloppy trades because you think you can't lose. And then the market delivers a proper humbling, a swift kick in the teeth. It's the classic story. The hot hand fallacy tricks you into thinking your recent luck is skill, and that will continue. It won't. You adjust on the right side of variance for a bit. The second you think you're untouchable is the second you're about to get torched.
So these probability concepts, they aren't just dry theory, they're a mirror. They show you why you act like an idiot and how to stop.
That's it exactly. Being a profitable trader is 80% risk management. And you can't manage risk if you don't understand the statistical profile of your returns and, well, the psychological biases in your own head. You need to know your skew, your kurtosis, and you need to accept that you're not a genius on a hot streak. You're just a human who's vulnerable to the hot hand fallacy. That's genuinely sound advice, Morgan. Actually sound. So, for everyone listening, if they're going to take just one thing away from this masterclass of yours, what's it? Clear and deliberate. Know your profile. Don't just chase a high average return. Look deeper. Check the median, the standard deviation, the skew, and the kurtosis. Understand if you're mentally built for a strategy with lots of small losses and a few huge wins, or if you prefer a smoother ride, and always respect the fat tails. The impossible happens more often than you think.
Respect the fat tails. I'm getting that printed on a mug. All right, my brain feels bigger now, which is a weird feeling. If you lot want to have a proper laugh with us and go deeper on this stuff, the link to our private chat group is down in the description. Hop in, it's a good time. Morgan's in there daily, posting charts that look like modern art.
No, shut it. Just join the group, you'll probably learn something.
Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. Look at your last 20 trades. Are you seeing signs of positive skew, negative skew, or are you just gambling without a plan? Be honest with yourself. We'll see you in the chat.